these two. It's been a while since I've seen them. Dependent. Some leave from the front. You tend to leave from the back as much as possible, depending on your allies. So that's true. But no, I'm rejecting that. Also, I just realized doing Aza's mission, Mr. Brinker. Without the great plan, all that's left is the empty set. You know what? I'm bringing this. Hey, long time no see, guys.
Everyone riled up, including me. What are we supposed to do if we encounter?
I mean, it is pretty scary. It looks like a fucking eye.
All eyes were on that protectorate station when it launched off world. It would have made them.
Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day. What, when I could stand behind a bar?
One of my copious. Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should.
You mean a janitor?
Oh no, I'm not getting demoted again, am I? This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition.
Yeah, I imagine it's a lot for a former subject to take in.
It surely is. I was a drone operator right here in Fairfield. Gave nigh on 50 years of zealous service at my terminal before Auntie showed us the wonders of consumerism. Never even heard the phrase job security up until a month ago, but it seems I lack it. I can barely keep up with all these gumptious sorts.
Not much for the Sprat race either.
Oh, wait, there's a Sprat race? Are we expected to bring our own? Never mind, I'll figure it out.
Oh, cool little random dialogue to have with someone. You.
Back already? Anything else I can help you with? A few, actually. Who in particular do you mean? Never met somebody so happy to be here. Get the sense he rubbed the other defectors the wrong way. But we all become quite fond of Charlton. Fella can recite every commercial. Who else you want to know about? Ah, she comes in a lot, actually. Sings, dances, has a grand old time. Often shuts the place down. Larges it up like she don't got a care in the world. Anybody else? Oh, yeah, Pinkney. Offered to fix any and all mechanicals we had in the place, then proceeded immediately to do so. Wouldn't take nothing in return. Strangest thing. Anyone else you have in mind?
Yeah, not used to someone doing something just simply for the good of the community.
Sure. He's in here sometimes. Keeps to himself mostly, back there in the corner. Has one drink, ducks out with a polite nod. You'd never know he used to be. Anybody else? All right.
Hey, you there? Need a smoke?
I'm mulling over the best protectorate defector to partner with. You know, a fellow entrepreneur.
The door of this stuff? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns.
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns. I'd guess you're one such person.
Yep.
You won't hear me complaining about the benefits of superior firepower. Say, how do you feel about explosives?
I'm not too
We've
keen on
tried
it.
everything
Only
short of
have
skipping
too
a
much skill
ship
on
through
it.
that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
I'd love to see the quartermaster's face after turning her lamps onto that requisition request.
Fine, Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, that...
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war, and hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority. Part of being a good soldier is knowing your strengths and your weaknesses. For example, I'm good at shooting wisecracking stooges in the face. Want to see?
I like to see you try. Good one. I'll have to use that later.
Tell him about the bridge, Murph. That'll give perspective.
In any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now, the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island.
The one that
If,
went flying
when
out?
Officer
There better be a
Carr ever
dialogue
gets the
option
go-ahead,
about
we need to
that.
be ready. Right. With all our new trainees, we've got the numbers. But bodies won't mean diddly without the weapons and equipment hopefully inside that armory.
If there are any weapons at all.
You've made your case, Kemp. I'm more interested in hearing the opinion of our new friend here. What do you suppose is in there?
Well, don't sound so excited about it.
I don't see it mattering much either way. That door is sealed tighter than a salt tuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon.
I haven't met a lock that could keep me out. Let me try.
Oh, really?
Ordinarily, I'd question how you came about such a unique skill set. But
Yum yum. Nice.
Whoa! How in the blazes did you get in there? Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned, too. Bit lackluster, if you ask me.
yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes and of course we have you to thank. That sure was an impressive display of ingenuity and forward thinking.
I just saved you a lot of time. Sure, that's worth more than a pat on the back.
What do you think, Murph? Guess we could make this some kind of tax write-off.
If anyone asks, you're a professional we hired through the proper channels. Definitely.
Cool shit. Who are you?
Leave me be. I have no interest in dealing with the machinations of you dark marketers today. Communication source.
Shit.
Auntie knows best.
Those new
Finally got a
protector
bounty
folks
for
are from
this
West
fucking
Point.
kleptomania bullshit.
They've been through a lot.
Still not gonna talk to me, Car?
Never expected the Westport refugees would ever be liable to leave their derelicts. Make it quick, yeah?
Wow. Fucking bum.
That damn Wiley put us in an impossible situation. I'm glad those hostages can go back to their families, but I fear we played right into DeVries' hands. With that data, she could wreak more havoc than... Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach this, but it's my folk in the crosshairs. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me. Sure, but don't get me wrong. I ain't asking this of you for my own benefit. We got a duty to protect everyone at the peace talks. You as an Earth Directorate, if we fail to
Yeah,
stop
true.
DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else.
Hey, old
Did you
buddy.
hear? The Vox relay has launched into the stratosphere. We are beyond fortunate that no one was injured.
I don't think I've ever been up here. Wait, which is this? The hell? Where is it?
Heavens, Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that.
Loss prevention?
Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes.
Between the two of us, I wager I'm the faster draw.
You know, you might be right. I'm reliably certain I do not want to find out. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation.
Unfleshly. Wait, what?
Look, I know how it sounds, like I'm a few crabbles short of a herd, but just hear me out. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse, late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished. I've knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, respectfully, mind you. And I ain't spied anything more exciting than a chair. But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Too tiresome, be my guess.
Being of pure information, like a
maybe,
like a rift being
I
or
still
something.
don't know all the particulars yet, but it's one theory. Right? It's all got to go somewhere after we cash in our bits. Who's to say some of that matter don't stick around in one form or another? I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene.
Where the fuck's the cellar? There we go.
Suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered.
What the fuck?
Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples.
Dumb question, but none of you can apparate or anything weird like that, right?
I forget. You invaders are not raised on the same diet of knowledge as we in the Protectorate. How small your uneducated mind must be. Trapped in worthless superstition.
So is that a no?
If you've been the one entrusted to capture us, the invaders have sorely underestimated our ability to defend ourselves. Of course, I know why you're really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny at your greenhouse.
Well, must have been you Warren spotted leaving the greenhouse then.
The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays.
Your hands are shaking, you stink of old Saltuna. You're starving, aren't you?
I am merely quivering with rage over this insulting interrogation. And that scent you so subtly pointed out is the aroma of noble effort. Foreign to you, I'm sure.
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it? You've got me there. Nothing enigmatical about a trio of Protectorate stowaways.
The more I listen to you invaders blathering, the more convinced I become of the need to rid our fair island of your wretched stupidity by any means necessary.
Not very copacetic, are you folks?
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead.
Hey, what's up? Stop pretending. Your squad's starving, low on ammo. You're in no shape to fight.
And if I deny your assessment?
Deny all you want, but you know I'm right.
Ordinarily, I would feel confident about having a superior number. But as you pointed out, our condition is rather deleterious at the moment. Very well. With so many invaders yet to slay, I would be remiss to relinquish our lives in such an unworthy duel. We surrender. For now.
That was some slick talking. Can't believe you got them to surrender without firing a shot. I thought for sure we'd have to blast our way out of here. Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish.
Well, just tell me. No judgment.
I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish. I appreciate that.
All good.
Never really talked about the direction of my thoughts on this topic with no one before. Wow, it's like I'm...
Why do you linger? Do you enjoy watching us so abased?
No more lockbox. What are you gonna do?
I'm practically a detective now. Wonder what other mysteries around here need solving.
You can't spell heinous aesthetic without Auntie's choice.
That's really funny. Huh, it's actually a drone. I'm sorry. Oh god, this stuff to me is gonna get me in trouble. Forward operating base. Do not engage with wildlife or protect our soldiers. Once here and not your friends. Do not treat them like they went back home. All right, almost there.
Enemy. Woman crime.
Both eyes open.
Glory of God! The betrayer is upon us! We must be vanquished!
Ram's still recharging. Let's get you healed.
Out of step aside.
It'll be time enough for figuring out why these swine betrayed me after we make the rest of them see the error of their ways. Violently.
All good.
Restore my look sharp. It's a fight.
I thought we were having like a whole scene or something with him.
Lay low, Commander. Medic order.
Alright. I don't know, guns is higher than I thought it'd be. Huh. What? Finally, these motherfuckers get something else.
According to that datapad, there was an official kill order out on me? The poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty.
Do you regret it?
Of course not. What a ridiculous question.
It's okay to admit it.
You think that I'm like you, but I'm no longer bound by social restraints or pedestrian things like regret. So were I even to imply I felt remorse, that I wish I'd perhaps approached this with a more logical bent and not slaughtered these loyal Dawn members, it would mean nothing. If only it were that simple. It should be impossible for someone to infiltrate our communication systems, especially when it comes to a high-level communique. Unless they somehow have our codes. This could only mean that one of our members has been compromised.
What are you gonna do now?
I have no idea. If I go anywhere near one of our encampments, I'll be forced to kill members who believe they're following orders. Of course, any member of the Dawn who turns on me without thinking is asking for death, but this could still make solving this even more difficult. Don't worry. I'll stay on as part of your crew until I get this all figured. It's given me an impressive amount of opportunities for killing, and all the killing helps me think. Damn straight they should have.
Another rift. Rather not get up close and personal like, if it's all the same to you.
What does this mean, though?
We did good by all the folk in Golden Ridge. If we hadn't eased the pressure between the Order and the troops at Outpost Opportunity, the kettle would have blown its top eventually. Instead, the ceasefire can remain in place, and folk can sleep soundly. Thank you. I know we couldn't do much to avoid it, but I wish we didn't have to kill Victor. He seemed a gentle sort. Reckon that's what happens when you fall in with the wrong crowd.
Be what it be. Oh, nothing. So weird. I want to figure out what the hell like happens with it.
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have. Someone with a little more grit. That man back there? Reckon a tough crossword puzzle would have eventually sent him over the edge, even if we hadn't come along. And DeVries had him building a bomb. She obviously manipulated him into acting against his conscience. But he didn't leave us room to show him any grace neither. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right?
Nah, yeah, no, fuck that.
No, yeah, of course. Stupid question. It's just... I look at someone like Victor and see the truth. But DeVries is still... She's good at deconstructing. After triangling him, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine.
Don't worry, man.
Still do, if I'm honest. Oh, I'm not worried. Didn't mean to give you that impression, Commander. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. Found it, huh? No. You know what? This one's on me. Shouldn't have left a line about... Something like that. Truth is, I was getting ready to toss that old thing. Guess I just wanted to listen to it one last time. See if I missed anything other than her waxing about the greater good. I don't know. Some hint of who she really was? Some sign that she could turn into someone who betrayed her own team? Sounds stupid said out loud. You know, I can't really remember what the others sounded like. Helen, Eric, Wade.
Same.
I've tried recalling their voices, but there's just all these years. And the only recording I've managed to preserve is from the one person I'd rather forget.
We'll avenge them. Don't worry.
That's what I keep telling myself. No, burn it, launch it out the airlock, do whatever you want with it. It means nothing to me now anyway. Found it, huh? No. You know what? Or gave it away. Truth is, I was getting ready to toss that old thing. Guess I just wanted to listen to it one last time. I don't know. You know, all these years. And the only... That's what I keep telling myself. No, burn it, launch it out the airlock.
Alright, guys. That's some serious shit. Damn, we got mad bits now. Nah. Get Valerie in here. Oh shit, no. Inez said she wanted to join. Shit.
Maintaining close proximity to a rift of that magnitude is not advised. Some light dissociation from reality may occur.
Alright, I was hoping they wouldn't lock me into some cutscene or something. Or like not be able to turn around.
Good evening. On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. With tensions being patched in Golden Ridge, I am certain we can both profit from a merger. But surely the good Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders have some thoughts?
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is no merger, but an alliance. We may focus on the true threat to our society, rifts.
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late.
She warned you about me. You still didn't lock the door. You must have a death wish.
I certainly don't wish it. Yet my health is of far less import than ensuring our mission success. I've already cleared the way for my associates into the station.
We need answers, now. How we extract those answers, I'll leave up to you, Commander. Personally, I'd start with the knees.
You'll do no such thing. My willpower is stout, and even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths by Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it.
Seer Wiley said just as much, but when I showed the errors in his thinking, he stood down.
That matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast.
You thought he could predict the future too. Think your plans would hold up better?
No, I mean, yes. Stop attempting to scramble my thoughts. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself.
I'll show you mercy, same as it did with the monastery hostages, if you tell me everything.
But why would you leave me be? This situation is markedly different. Those at the monastery were not standing in your path.
I'm a member of the Earth Director. My word is practically law.
Is it? I may not know of this Earth Directorate you speak of, but I can tell you are not one to be trifled with, if I wish to continue drawing breath. Fine then. I surrender. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the Automechs and secure the station. All while Agent DeVries makes for the Forum Chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you do... That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly...
First team of agents is to hold the landing pad. Second team is to make their way to the turbine chamber. Third team guard the exit.
Gave up that intel rather easily, didn't they? Let's have a look.
Okay, find your way to the station. Find your way to the hangar, but the trail's gone cold. You should investigate. You learn that DeVries is heading to the broadcast booth overlooking the forum where peace talks are taking place. Before you can confront her, you'll need to contend with her team of agents in the turbine chamber.
Every moment we linger in this shell of a place, giving DeVries that much more time to enact her plans. I'd rather we move on.
It seems your sovereign is regarded as being inept.
Gonna need a way to power this thing.
If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth, he and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He is not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling red worm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested. But his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Solely? Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current rot emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
I don't know what the fuck we're doing. like it.
Damn. DeVries' team must have gotten to these mechs first. I don't favor fighting on two fronts, but it's not looking like we have another choice.
Each a vital cause.
Shit.
After some quick mental calculations, I do see merit in your last declaration. It was astonishingly logical, in fact.
How charming that I've surprised an esteemed man such as yourself. In turn, I wish to thank you for toning down your bloviating. I feared we'd still be here next fiscal quarter.
Yes, you must be quite busy between product launches and counting bits. But I will be here as long as it takes to ensure the order isn't taken advantage of by duplicitous actors.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I just saw the green thing. I was like, okay, do I have to shoot that?
Let us turn our attentions once more to Golden Ridge. I am grateful we could come to an accord after that unfortunate attack on Outpost Opportunity, but many questions remain.
Of course. Allow me to offer this bit of data then. The true culprit of the attack was a proctor named Svoboda.
Good,
My
good.
brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your monastery. Even though the hostages yet live, this crime happened under your purview.
I remind you that these innocents survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuations that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. The chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your...
Gotta keep moving, Commander.
The mere prediction of our arrival years ago sent you into a dizzy. Isn't that right?
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate, but I was heartened to hear that your leaders convinced Westport residents to seek shelter in Fairfield. Things rarely end this way for the Protectorate's abandoned subjects.
Ah, yes. But had their folk living in fear between all those hangings and maniacal proclamations. That was all the opening we needed to acquire some hearts and minds.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that instance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed. According to my analysis prior to this meeting, enough goodwill exists between our parties to suggest a high chance of success, should a treaty or alliance be agreed upon.
Treaty? As in a contract? Goodness, there's no need to rush into such formalities, Vicar. Especially when so much has yet to be discussed.
Well, we're getting close. Is there anything else we can buy?
No time to lollygag, Commander. Whatever's in that repository can wait.
I don't know why was I even there?
Starting to get an eerie feeling, like someone's got their lamps on us.
Okay, don't worry about it. Check out one team, but we haven't run into the other group that I thought we would run into. Barred shut. It's always barred shut. Good shit. Alright, I guess there's nothing to do but to walk up this shit.
Truck's ready if you need a house call. Armed and ready.
Come on, where are you?
Give the word and I'll take care of him, Commander.
What are you doing down there?
There's the elevator. Getting close now.
Alright. Confront this fucking bitch. It's been what? Over 17 hours of playtime, all building up to this moment. Broadcast photos.
entertain a tentative I hereby agree that both of our parties will lay down their arms. For now.
I am pleased to hear it. There is no need for senseless bloodshed when we may yet come to an accord.
I remind you that a contract signing may still be a ways off, but we might consider the hierarchy between our parties. So we would
It's already paying through here.
an alliance.
No, we wouldn't want any unseemly quarrels over power. Especially when presiding bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people.
Foresight is nothing without propaganda, and our Minister of Marketing has already won Protectorate hearts and minds. You have a condition if you want.
So you think that your people should rule? I certainly won't downplay the powers of persuasion here, but Arcadian matters are
Like sitting terror rays. You can't let DeVries make her move.
understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot.
Well, I'm looting. Shut up.
Refugees to matriarch's mercy.
Yet he struggled to feed and house them properly. The poor man was clearly overwhelmed if he couldn't see his right hand was actively undermining him, even with his data.
Meanwhile, Auntie's Choice has done little to alleviate the refugee crisis it helped create. Indeed, my projections may be accurate.
Damn you.
You are more interested in what you can steal.
Dear Vicar, you are not yourself. Perhaps Auntie and your bishop should continue these talks. We'd be happy to help.
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
Augustine.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Ibarra, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. But to see you still seeking solace in the Commander's shadow is disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why.
Don't fucking talk to him like that. You betrayed us both. You were friends with him before I even knew you. So you betrayed him even more. Yeah, thank you. Don't talk to him like that. We're both here for one reason. To stop you.
Oh, and once you stop me, will you stop speaking for him too? I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late.
So you're killing them for the greater good. Again, you really need some new material.
Well, it certainly didn't take long for your insolence to
You
rear
caused
its
the
ugly
fucking
head.
rift to open.
Taking one life or two, or losing my own, matters not. So long as I complete my mission. The one I started, but the Order saw fit to abandon. You don't know the half of it.
I'll bite. Tell me what the peace talks have to do with the rifts.
Everything. The Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. They just need the right data, and a prototype modulator that's hidden away in a Protectorate lab on Praetor. But like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology.
So what was Horizon Point? Test run?
No. The Order's seers approached me after I arrived in Arcadia. and proved to me that I needed to act, to stop the Protectorate's rift research from annihilating our galaxy. You were an unwelcome variable. Prior knowledge could have changed your actions, and the Seers had predicted that you and your team would perish in the process regardless. I tried to put it out of mind when you and I first spoke. I had to focus. But all I could think of was the cost I was being asked to pay to ensure the mission's success, and I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but it wasn't. It was only the start. I must finish what I started.
Listen, you know, you're literally why the colony is at war and why a giant rift is in front of us.
And yet it's nothing compared to the utter and complete destruction that would have come to pass. No, I did the right thing at Horizon Point, despite the cost. I had to sit with too many unanswered questions after the mission. It eventually forced me to find a way to fix the rifts, if only to stop the thoughts that plagued me. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts, and only the Order can be trusted with this power. You know who these corporatists are, how they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won, when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
Enough! Just enough, Augustine. I can't listen to any more of these excuses. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander. She's gone over the threshold and ain't no bringing her back. Best we make this quick, before she can hurt anyone else.
You think you have it in you to pull the trigger, Ibarra?
Had 10 years to practice. Give the order, Commander.
Hold on a second. Probably want to know whose voice actor this guy is. Oh, no way. It's this dude from fucking 8 Mile. Eugene Bird? That's crazy. No wonder it sounds so familiar. Hold on. Don't ever tell me what to do. Ever.
Reckon I know you well enough by now to know that even trying would be like yelling at a heat sink to cool it. But come on, how many times do you need a snake to bite you to realize its nature? She's shown us who she is, Commander. She's showing us again right now.
We all want the same thing here. To stop the rifts and save Arcadia.
You're wrestling fire here. You know that, right?
It doesn't matter. Nothing you can say to me will change the issue at hand. If I'm to give the Order the means to close the rifts, the peace talks must end. 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse.
Well, there's another way to help the Order. You just haven't considered it yet.
Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the Order from itself.
Delegates' deaths won't stop anything. Negotiations are on the right path.
Even if the circumstances for peace are right, surely their envoys If I can do anything to put doubt in either faction's mind, I'll do it. You were an Earth Directorate agent once. You understand the need to be thorough. But even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plans, Commander, then all that's left is your bullet.
Can't believe I'm doing this. caused a whole heap of shit. But you also know more about this than I do. You have a second chance. Like in Walking Dead, you kill who needs killing, save who needs saving, and grant mercy to those who deserve it. I'm giving you one chance to prove yourself, or I will light you the fuck up.
Savannah. I was never a good friend to her, even when she was all I had. Sometimes I thought her a fool for putting such faith in me. But if she still does, maybe. No, it doesn't matter. You should hate me for what I've done to you, to your crew. You can't possibly wish for me to live.
You redeem yourself, then the bullet stays in the gun.
Do you actually? I want nothing more than that, but I just didn't understand there was another path I could take. Not until this moment. I see now that my judgment has been compromised. So we will do this your way. No harm will come to the delegates, and I will stand down. But there's more you should know. I've recovered a cartridge from the Earth Directorate satellite I brought down. It's here, with me, and it contains the Rift data gathered from every system they monitor. If you process this data, you can use it to improve the prototype Rift modulator on Praetor. Once that's finished, the rifts can finally be closed. Everyone will be saved.
Any assurance that this isn't some kind of trap?
All I can give is my word. There's no backup plan for me. I've reached my limit. But I know that you can save us. And this cartridge will at least give you a head start. There's also a high priority message from the Chief of Ops on there. I was unable to decrypt it. It may be 3 years old, but hopefully the information it contains is still relevant. Here, it's yours. May the numbers guide you, Commander. Wait, what in the void is that?
What the fuck? Fucking again.
Lord damn! Ain't never seen a thing like this! We need to move! Now!
Follow me, quick!
Augustine, wait.
Kid, the rift's expanding. Pick up the pace.
I'm fucking trying. Holy shit. Come on. Everyone get the fuck out! Motherfuck.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents.
The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore,
Does that mean this is happening in the Halcyon system too?
Is
In the
hereby
first game?
invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines.
I like the sound of
The
that.
full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations.
What about mission objectives?
I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries' assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose.
Any chance we can get help from the Order or Auntie's Choice?
Agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion, even under normal directives, which you are no longer bound by. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Seeking their assistance is recommended. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station and have sent messages expressing gratitude. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters.
What's the benefit of working with one over the other?
The Order of the Ascendant are concerned with the elevation of humanity. While lacking experience in governance, they would be fair partners and open to reasonable solutions. Auntie's Choice has the firepower to more easily succeed in battle and greater experience in management. They would likely be receptive to a free agent such as yourself. Whoever you assist will be better positioned to take control of the archive, and by extension, the entire colony. Careful consideration is warranted. There is also one other, less likely option: persuading the two factions to work together. The delegates you helped save may be able to help facilitate this.
Think about it.
Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander?
I'm just gonna start pressing buttons on the astrogator and see where we end up.
This unit strongly advises against randomly pressing buttons on the astrogator, unless death is the desired outcome.
I guess we'll start with getting the rift shit through the modulator, seeing what we can learn about it more before we go to the factions.
Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature rifts. Proceed with caution. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You have also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. The message is also... Greetings, morally gray potential contractor. You've been pre-selected for membership in Auntie's Choice Esteemed Invaluable Disposable Agent Program. Report on board the ACS Undisputed Claim for details on this exciting opportunity. Signed, Auntie Cleo. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship command.
Jeez. That's not good.
What happened back there? We had her cornered, bullets chambered, justice within reach, and you just... Let her go? What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to trust you the next time a tough choice has to be made?
Reassess your priorities, Agent. DeVries is nothing compared to that rift.
Dealing with the rift's important, but so is getting justice for our crew.
Maybe. Time will tell.
That's really as much remorse as you can muster. I'm gonna need time to muddle through all this, so let's just end things there. For now.
I should have fucking killed her. Alright.
Never thought you'd manage to save DeVries along with the delegates. They could be good allies when we look for help closing the rifts. Assuming DeVries sticks to her change of heart. Reckon my being present for the dramatic rescue will gain me some clout with Auntie's choice. Just got 2 or 3 more incidents like this to win my way back in, I'd say. There's one thing I can't shake, though. That rift exploded at just the right time, right in the middle of the peace talks. Wouldn't happen to be the universe trying to tell us something, would it?
No idea.
Don't suppose it could have been more subtle in its approach, huh? By the way, what DeVries said about Auntie and the Rift Tech, don't take it to heart, huh? Auntie ain't an idiot. Much as she loves business, reckon she loves self. I'd agree with you. Still, think we ought to pay the whether we gain anyway. Appreciate you hearing me out.